I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you give my daughter back now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Good luck. Hey guys. Alright, so obviously I'm reviewing Taken. We're taking a trip back to 2007 in honor of the new film. We're talking about the original Taken. If you don't know Taken, how? I don't see how in this day and age you cannot know about Taken. I'm sure everybody has seen it. So, be warned there might be some spoilers in this video for the first Taken movie. But I think everybody has seen it. And this movie is universally loved. And I get it. I know why. Let's talk about the cast and the characters and the plots and the action sequences and all of that stuff. Let's just jump right into this review. The plot of the film is about this girl named Kimmy. And Kimmy and her friend are going overseas to Paris to follow U2. Well, when she gets there, pretty much immediately when she gets there, her and her friend, Kimmy and her friend, Amanda, played by the great Kitty Cassidy, by the way, are taken. And Liam Neeson is playing Brian Mills, who is Kimmy's father. He hears this all going down on the phone. He flies over to Paris, and he wants to track down these bastards, kick the shit out of all of them, and get his daughter back. That's the plot of Taken. Now, what I think of it is, like I said, this is a film that's universally loved, and you can totally understand why. The plot is generic. Looking on the outside, it's the typical kidnapping film, sure, but it's Liam Neeson, and he's being a badass, and he became... I think that people all knew that he was kind of a badass before, but when this movie came out, this is pretty much what he did for up until now, for the majority of his career. From the first Taken movie to now, this is the kind of roles that he that he chooses to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Liam Neeson is a badass in this film, and I can't get enough of Liam Neeson. I will go watch Liam Neeson in anything he does. Like the Lego movie, for example. Good Cop, Bad Cop. Oh my god, was that hilarious. But we're not talking about every Liam Neeson film. We're talking about Taken, the one he's probably most famous for. Let's talk about him. Liam Neeson is playing Brian Mills, who's kind of a secretive guy. We don't know too much about him. We do know that he was like ex-CIA type kind of guy. He has a very particular set of skills, and he is trying to get closer to his daughter because he hasn't really been there in her life all too much because of work. And I mean, that's fine. I get it. You make some mistakes involving your career sometimes, and you just want to get closer to your kids. Fine. But when she gets taken, he would stop at nothing to protect his family, get his daughter back, and that's why I think Brian Mills is such a great character. He has become sort of like a John McClane type character, and not just because of he can do all these over-the-top action sequences and still make it out, but because I think he's a very relatable character when you really think about it. Especially if you have family of your own, like you have kids or a wife or whatever. I think you can relate to that. Now, I am not married, but I do have a kid, and I'm not as badass as Liam Neeson, but that makes it relatable. Now, I didn't have a kid when this film came out, but I do now. And anyways, yeah, Liam Neeson is a badass. Not much more I can say about him that hasn't already been said, and that won't be said. So let's talk about some of the other characters, and I'm gonna butcher her name, but Famke Janssen. You guys might recognize her. She's Jean Grey in the X-Men film. She was in Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. She was like the main evil witch in that. And I always think she's great as an actress. I like seeing her and stuff like that. Her character in this film, Lenny, or Lenore, he or she is whoa, I hope he's not a he, because then I'd kind of be attracted to guys, and that just can't happen. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but um for me, that's not my bag, baby. um Her character is, she is the ex-wife of Liam Neeson's character Brian Mills. She is the mother of Kimmy. um and we don't get to see her too much in the film, but when we do see her, she's kind of a snobby bitch, in my opinion. I think the performance is fine. Her acting is fine. I have no problem with it there. It's just the way that the character was written in this film. I just didn't really like the character all that much, to be honest with you. Um, Kimmy is another character. Kim, I don't know why I keep calling her Kimmy. She's not the pink Power Ranger. But Kim, played by Maggie Grace in the film. Again, she's another character that we don't see too much because she is taken, and we are trying to find her. We are going on this adventure with Liam Neeson, but her character, she gets a lot of hate, and I gotta kind of stick up for her a little bit. Some may argue that her acting's not all that good. Well, in the first one, she's hardly even in it. She's not in the first one all that much, really. So I don't see where that's coming from. And the parts that she is in, I have no problem with her acting because that's who she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be a teenager who was not really close with her dad growing up. And she's a grown teenager now. She wants to do her own things, and her dad's trying to get involved in life. She's kind of like, hey, back off, Dad. I got this shit. That's who she's supposed to be. So I gotta kind of defend her a little bit for that. I don't get all the hate that the character or the actress gets all that much. Um, but that's just the way I see it. All film is subjective, and if you don't like her, please tell me in the comments below why you don't like her. I'm sure there's a good argument to be made here. But yeah, Liam Neeson kicking ass, and this is an action film, so let's talk about the action sequence. The action sequences in this film are great. The choreography, the fight choreography, fantastic. I don't know if Liam Neeson did his own stunt work for this film. I'm not 100% sure on that. But in the movie, it looks like he did. I mean, it looks like he did at least the majority of the stunts. And there's some, he's blowing up a construction site and he's kicking all these guys' ass. He puts this dude, spoilers, yes, because this is Taken. Everybody knows Taken. But he finds the guy who he was on the phone with, the one that said, good luck. He finds that guy eventually, and he sticks him to this electric chair type thing, and he's trying to get answers out of him. And he's, going like, where's my daughter? There's no time. That was bad. I'm gonna try that again. There's no time. Where's my daughter? And he's doing his old Liam Neeson, angry Liam Neeson badass thing, and he's electrocuting him. That is probably one of the best scenes in the movie. It's not all that much action in that scene, but to me, that's one of the best scenes in the movie. I absolutely adore it. The action sequences are fun. They're very well shot in this first film. We're going to talk about 2 and 3 when it comes to the action sequences a little bit later on. But as for this first one, I think the action sequences are very well shot. The stunt work looks great. The choreography looks great. Obviously, I have no problem with the acting or the actors in the film. No problems like that. Obviously, this film is going to get a high A+. Everybody adores this film, and you know what? They're not alone. I put Liam Neeson in anything, I watch it. I don't care if he's playing the same character over and over again. Who gives a shit? This is what we like. We love Liam Neeson playing this character. That's the thing. Another thing, a lot of people complain about certain actors playing the same role all the time. Take Johnny Depp, for example. He's always playing the crazy, over-the-top clown type characters. People have gotten tired of that. And I have too. No mistake there. But Liam Neeson, ever since Taken, he's done stuff like this before Taken, but Taken really made him do more roles like this, and he basically is playing the same character in almost everything he does now. But nobody complains about it. It's not a problem because we like it. We enjoy seeing him kicking ass. While he is playing basically the same character in each film, he does try to change it up a little bit. And actors like Johnny Depp haven't really tried to do that much. Let's not talk about Transcendence or anything like that. But yeah, so obviously Taken, high plus. What do you guys think of Taken? Down below, let me know. I'm not Jeremy Johns, but that's kind of what I just sound like right there. So yeah, Taken. Um, yeah, we're going to talk about 2 and 3 next. Well, see you later.